Opening scene. The story begins in deep space, near the Outer Rim colonies. The alien species, the Velari, are a peaceful trading civilization known for their advanced medicine and art. They have never known war. Their home station, Haven 7, orbits a quiet moon far from any conflict zones. The attack, without warning. A brutal raider species called the Krell attack Haven 7. The Krell are savage, interested only in taking resources and slaves. The Velari have no weapons, no military, no way to fight back. Their shields fail within minutes. Hundreds die in the first wave. The SOS. A young Velari named Tom. A simple name, as the Velari adopt names from species they trade with, manages to reach the communications center. With trembling hands, he sends out a distress signal on all known frequencies. The message is desperate. This is Haven 7. We are under attack. We have no defenses. Please, anyone who can hear this, help us. We are dying. Tom expects no response. The nearest Velari colony is weeks away. No one will arrive in time. A misunderstanding? What Tom doesn't know is that Haven 7 is only 3 light hours from human space. And the Velari made a critical error. They sent their SOS on what humans call a military emergency channel. Humanity's dark reputation. The story shifts perspective. We learn that in this galaxy, humanity is feared. Other species whisper about them in dark corners. 20 years ago, humans exploded onto the galactic stage after being attacked by the Drax Empire. The Drax expected an easy conquest of a primitive world. Instead, humanity fought back with terrifying efficiency. They didn't just defend Earth. They hunted down every Drax fleet, every colony, every outpost. The war ended with the complete destruction of the Drax civilization. No surrender was accepted. No prisoners were taken. Since then, humans have been left alone. They trade, but carefully. They attend galactic councils, but no one sits near their delegation. Their space is clearly marked, and every species knows, do not provoke humanity. The response. Back on Haven 7, the Krell are tearing through the station. Tom huddles in the communication room, listening to screams through the walls. He has given up hope. Then his console lights up. A response comes through, voice only, in clear galactic standard. Haven 7, this is the Human Defense Fleet. We received your distress call. Hold your position. We are coming. Tom's blood runs cold. He knows what the humans are. Everyone knows. He realizes their mistake. They called for help from the galaxy's most dangerous species. But he has no choice. The Krell will kill them all. Human arrival. The Krell are still looting the station when their sensors scream warnings. Something is coming. Fast. 3 human warships drop out of faster-than-light travel. They're smaller than most military vessels in the galaxy, but they move like predators. Each ship is dark gray, covered in armor plating. Their weapons are already powering up. The Krell commander is not afraid. Humans are rare in this part of space. He has 50 ships. The humans have 3. This will be an easy fight. The human broadcast. Before the Krell can attack, a transmission cuts through all channels. A human voice, calm and cold. This is Captain Jack Ross of the HFY Retribution. You are attacking a civilian station that requested our protection. You have 10 seconds to withdraw your forces and leave the system. This is your only warning. The Krell commander laughs. He opens a channel. Stupid humans. You are outnumbered. Leave now or die with these weak creatures. The human captain's response is simple. Wrong answer. First strike. What happens next shocks every species monitoring the channel. The human ships don't wait. They don't negotiate. They attack with overwhelming violence. The Krell's sensor operator shouts a warning, but it's too late. Human missiles are already in the air, dozens of them, moving at impossible speeds. They ignore all countermeasures. The Krell's defensive fire does nothing. The first wave hits 6 Krell ships. They don't just explode, they vaporize. Gone in flashes of white light. Tom watches from the communication center, his screen showing the battle. He can't believe what he's seeing. The humans fight like they're angry. Like this is personal. Cliffhanger ending. The Krell commander realizes his mistake. He orders a retreat. But Captain Ross's voice comes through again. Hold is space itself. No one leaves. You wanted a fight. Now you have one. The 3 human ships advance. Asterisk the battle. The Krell fleet tries to scatter, but the human ships move faster than should be possible. Captain Ross's vessel, the Retribution, leads the attack. 2 other ships, the Vengeance and the Fury, split off to cut off escape routes. Tom watches from Haven 7, still hiding in the communication center. Other Velari survivors gather around him, staring at the screens. They have never seen combat before. They don't understand what they're witnessing. The humans don't fight like other species. There's no honor in it, no ceremony. They fight to kill, nothing more. Human tactics. The Krell have better shields than the humans. Their ships are bigger. But it doesn't matter. The humans target weak points with surgical precision engine cores, weapon batteries, life support systems. Every shot counts. Nothing is wasted. A Krell cruiser tries to ram the Vengeance. The human ship rolls aside at the last second, then fires at point-blank range into the cruiser's exposed belly. The Krell ship breaks in half. Another group of Krell ships forms a defensive formation, combining their shields. The humans don't try to break through. Instead, they launch a new weapon-small, fast drones that slip between the shields and attach to the Krell hulls. Seconds later, the drones explode. The Krell ships tear apart from the inside. The Krell's desperation. The Krell commander realizes he's losing. In 20 minutes, his fleet has been cut to half its size. He makes a desperate decision. Target the station. If he can't win, he'll at least complete his mission and take the Velari slaves. 5 Krell ships break formation and speed toward. Haven-7. Tom sees them coming. He knows the station's damaged shields won't hold. He closes his eyes, waiting for the end, humanity's protection. But the end doesn't come. The Retribution appears between the Krell ships and the station, moving so fast it's almost a blur. Captain Ross's voice cuts through the chaos. All weapons fire. The Retribution unleashes everything at once. Missiles, energy beams, kinetic rounds, a wall of death. 4 of the 5 Krell ships explode instantly. The 5th tries to turn away, but the Fury is already there, finishing it with a single precise shot through its bridge. Inside Haven 7, the Jilari survivors stand in stunned silence. The humans just sacrificed tactical advantage to protect them. These creatures, these feared warriors, put themselves between the station and certain death. The hunt continues. The remaining Krell ships are running now, abandoning all formation. But the humans don't let them go. Captain Ross's orders are clear. Hunt them all. Leave none alive. It takes another hour. The human ships chase down every fleeing Krell vessel across the system. Some Krell try to hide behind asteroids or in nebula clouds. It doesn't work. Human sensors find them all. The last Krell ship surrenders, broadcasting pleas for mercy in a dozen languages. The Retribution destroys it anyway. The silence. When it's over, 51 Krell ships are gone. 3 human ships remain, barely damaged. Tom sits in the communication center, his hands shaking. The station is silent except for the hum of emergency power. Slowly, other Velari emerge from hiding places. They gather near windows, looking out at the human ships floating in the debris field. First contact. Captain Ross's voice comes through the station speakers. Haven 7. This is Captain Ross. The threat has been eliminated. We're sending medical teams to assist your wounded. Do not be afraid. You're safe now. Tom finds his voice. Captain ... Why? Why did you help us? Why did you fight so hard? There's a pause. When Ross answers, his voice is different, softer, almost sad. Because you asked for help. Because you couldn't defend yourselves. Because ... He stops, then continues. 20 years ago, my planet asked for help too. No one came. We had to save ourselves, and we lost billions doing it. I swore that day never again. Not while I have a ship and a crew. Tom doesn't know what to say. The other Velari look at each other, understanding dawning. The docking. Human shuttles approach the station. The Velari move toward the docking bays nervously. They're about to meet humanity face to face. The airlocks open. Human soldiers step through wearing armor that looks designed for war. But they're carrying medical supplies, not weapons. A tall woman leads them, the ship's doctor. She sees the frightened Velari and stops. Slowly, she removes her helmet. She's young, with tired eyes. My name is Dr. Lisa Kane, she says gently. Please, show us where your wounded are. The aftermath. 3 days pass. The human medical teams work around the clock. Saving Velari lives with technology and skill that amazes the station's own doctors. The human soldiers repair damaged sections of Haven 7, refusing payment, or thanks. Tom watches them work. He expected monsters. Instead, he sees tired people doing a job. They're efficient, professional, but not cruel. Some even joke with each other while working. He approaches Dr. Kane in the medical bay. She's treating a young Velari child injured in the attack. Doctor, Tom says quietly, can I ask you something? She nods, finishing the child's bandage before turning to him. Why does the galaxy fear you? You saved us. You're helping us. But everyone says humans are dangerous. They say you destroyed the Drax completely. Dr. Kane's expression darkens. She gestures for Tom to follow her to a quieter corner. The human story. We did destroy the Drax, she admits. Do you know why? Tom shakes his head. The Drax attacked Earth without warning. They wanted our resources, our planet. They said humans were primitive, worthless. They bombed our cities from orbit. Billions died in the first week, including my parents, my little brother. I was 18, hiding in a bunker with 1,000 other people, waiting to die. Her voice is steady, but Tom can see the pain in her eyes. But we didn't die. We fought back. We took their technology, learned from it, improved it. We built ships. We learned to fight. And yes, we hunted them. Every single Drax who participated in the attack on Earth, we found them. Because we decided, never again. Never will humanity be helpless. Never will we wait for someone else to save us. But you saved us, Tom says softly. Because you're not the Drax, Kane replies. You didn't attack anyone. You're victims. And we remember what it feels like to be victims. The captain's visit. Captain Ross comes to the station that evening. He meets with the Velari Council in what remains of their assembly hall. Tom is there as a witness. Ross is older than Tom expected, maybe 50, with gray in his hair and scars on his hands. He stands before the council and speaks plainly. The Krell won't bother you again. We made sure of that. But you need to understand something. You're vulnerable out here. No defenses, no weapons, no allies nearby. You're lucky we heard your call. The Velari Council leader, an elder named Val, speaks. We are a peaceful people, Captain. We don't believe in weapons or war. I understand, Ross says. We don't want to change who you are. But peace only works when everyone chooses it. The Krell didn't choose peace. Others won't either. What do you suggest? Val asks. Ross considers. Let us help. We can install defense platforms around your station automated systems that only activate if you're attacked. We can teach your people basic emergency procedures. We won't make you into warriors. We'll just make you harder to kill. The council discusses among themselves. Finally, Val speaks. You would do this? Even though we cannot pay you? Ross almost smiles. We're not doing this for payment. We're doing it because it's right. The agreement. Over the next week, human engineers install defense systems around Haven 7. They're simple but effective enough to hold off raiders until help can arrive. Captain Ross also leaves communication equipment tuned to human military frequencies. If you ever need help again, he tells Tom, use this. We'll come, even though we're not human. Tom asks. Ross puts a hand on Tom's shoulder. Especially because you're not human. Look, the galaxy thinks we're monsters. Maybe they're right. Maybe we are too violent, too aggressive, too quick to fight. But that violence? We point it at people who hurt the innocent. We protect those who can't protect themselves. That's what makes us human. The departure. The 3 human ships prepare to leave. The entire population of Haven 7 gathers at the observation decks to watch. As the ships power up their engines, Tom sends one final message. Captain Ross, thank you. For everything. The reply comes through immediately. Stay safe, Tom. Remember, you're not alone anymore. The galaxy might fear humanity, but anyone who hurts you will learn why. The ships jump to faster-than-light speed and vanish. Val stands beside Tom, staring at the empty space. They are a strange people, the elder says. Violent and gentle. Feared and kind. Tom nods. They're survivors. And now, because of them, so are we. Final scene. Across the galaxy, the story of Haven 7 spreads. The Velari tell everyone. Humanity answered their call. Humanity protected them. Humanity asked for nothing in return. Other species listen and begin to reconsider what they thought they knew. And in human space, Captain Ross receives new orders. Another distress call has come in. Another species needs help. Retribution changes course and jumps to the coordinates. Humanity's deadly fleet continues. Its mission, protecting the helpless, hunting the predators, and slowly changing the galaxy's understanding of what it means to be strong. The end. Asterisk.